The rarest personality of the 16 personality types makes up only 1 to 3% of the population. There is something extra peculiar about the INFJ. Introverted and people-orientated, it's no surprise that this personality type keeps some of their weirdest secrets to themselves. Little do they know, most INFJs share the exact same oddities. Welcome back, Psychos. Today we'll be talking about the weird yet wonderful INFJ secrets, the world's rarest personality type. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, as well as click the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Number 1. INFJs have an all-or-nothing attitude with everything. It's rare to catch this personality type in between extremes. They're either working all hours of the day or they're ignoring all responsibilities and procrastinating, fiercely in love or totally over it, eating well and exercising consistently or junking out on food for days on end. Sure, there is a slight transition stage between the two extremes, but overall, INFJs don't balance the good and the evil. They take one and run with it for a good amount of time until they feel ready to switch back to the other side of the spectrum. They do something with passion or not at all. They don't feel comfortable in the middle lane. Number 2. INFJs only have 1 to 2 people they consider close. INFJs can probably count on one hand how many people they'd ever consider to be a close friend or a lover. In fact, INFJs usually only have 1 to 2 people in their lives at a time whom they share their true personalities with. Aside from their introverted nature that creates an avoidance of letting people into their inner circle, this personality type prefers to give their closest people all or nothing. Yup, just like we mentioned. INFJs know that in order to build a strong bond with any person, it requires energy, effort, and time, and that's where the problem lies. This personality type values their alone time, and with so much passion going on in their very small circle of people, everyone else seems to fall into the acquaintance category, some meaning more to the INFJs than others, but still not enough to share their truest personality with. Number 3. INFJs can act very different depending on the group of people. Speaking of INFJs not showing their entire personalities to people that fall into the acquaintance category, this personality type can act very different when they're around their most trusted people. INFJs can be the life of the party when surrounded by the people that really understand them. However, they often come across as quiet and solitary to the people that they wouldn't consider a close friend. With their observant ability that allows them to better understand human nature, they are able to fit in when they want. But more often than that, they will not become reserved or observant, scoping out personalities to better understand how they should act accordingly. Number 4. INFJs are writers, not talkers. Call an INFJ by surprise and they'll probably send you to voicemail. Send them a text and you'll get a detailed response. This personality type has difficulty talking on the spot, but when it comes to writing, they can create effortless masterpieces. This is because when INFJs are faced with coming up with quick responses, their minds are trying to find the absolute best way to explain their thoughts so that the other person can understand the complex workings of their mind, which can come out as mumbles, stumbles, and stutters. However, when it comes to writing, INFJs have the time and clarity to say exactly what they want to say in the way they want to say it. Writing brings a sense of order to a chaotic mind of an INFJ, providing others with a glimpse into their inner world. Number 5. INFJs literally feel the emotions of others. Perhaps one of their greatest strengths and sometimes the greatest downfall, INFJ's personality can feel the emotions of others instantaneously. Although INFJs may seem reserved, they are internally mirroring the emotions of the other person or the general energy of the people around them. They are able to create deep emotional intimacy with others through this sixth sense because they can directly relate to other people's pain and joy to truly see their issues or achievements through their eyes. This ability to empathize creates an amazing quality, but it can also be extremely draining and overwhelming, especially if this personality type is surrounded by people with low energy. Oftentimes, other people don't understand or even try to understand the INFJs like the INFJs understand them, which can also be a little discouraging in relationships. Number 6. INFJs will make seemingly irrational decisions. These decisions may seem irrational on the outside, but for an INFJ with a dormant intuitive function, there is a clear method behind their madness. INFJs prefer structure and predictability, so they won't make actual irrational decisions, but they will make a decision that makes no sense to the people around them based off of a feeling. INFJs see patterns that other people completely miss, meaning they see potential future outcomes and decisions that need to be made to avoid or move towards them. Plus, if an INFJ's intuition is telling them that something needs to be done, they will do it regardless of the outer details, and they almost always end up right. Number 7. INFJs find serious satisfaction from helping others. INFJs don't feel obligated to help others, they feel called to do so. Known as the counselor personality type because of their ability to feel the emotions of others, they do not feel compelled to help when others are feeling down, but they love to change the emotions of others for the better to experience a sense of second-hand joy. Just as INFJs are on a never-ending road of self-improvement, they also want to help others around them to achieve their goals, because they can see anyone's potential and what is holding them back from being their best selves. This can sometimes have them caught up in one-sided relationships or friendships where the INFJ is the giver and the other person is merely the taker, providing little love and support in return. This is why it's important for INFJs to set clear boundaries around their needs to help. And number 8, INFJs have fairy tale relationship standards. If INFJs are stuck in a one-sided relationship, you can be sure they won't stick around for long. That's because INFJs hold very high standards and expectations for their relationships, especially their romantic partners, which makes finding a partner and ultimately staying with that partner considerably more difficult for an INFJ compared to other personality types. This problem isn't that they're too introverted to attract or connect to others. In fact, INFJs have a magnetizing personality that people are drawn to. Rather, it's an INFJ's constant judging function that has them constantly questioning if there are better possibilities or if their partner really is the one. And although they can usually understand why their partner is doing or not doing certain things, they are still hesitant to accept the matter and can easily talk themselves out of a relationship based on these quirks. So psychos, did you know these INFJ secrets? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more psycho videos.